The number one reason you still cannot build real wealth and real income resources which are going to make you rich is because you don't want to become rich. You just want to look social media rich. You just want to look rich in front of your relatives, your family, your friends, because that's all the world has become about, so that you can flaunt that you are rich on social media. But in real, here's the first point. It is very easy in today's world for social media to influence you that only if you have your dream bag, you can take your dream vacations to your favorite places, you have your dream car, your dream house, and if you're wearing the most expensive outfits, if you're having the most expensive items in your house that you can show it off to people or on social media, only then you're considered rich. But no, that's not real wealth is about. You know what's real wealth? Real wealth is having the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want in your life, because that's how you have worked hard and you have made this wealth for yourself. So now you don't have to work under someone else's pressure, not this one that is you are trying to become on social media. I know that when you go on social media or when you go on the outer world, most of the things have become about that, oh, she has a dream bag, she is going on vacations, or she is traveling to her favorite places, she is buying her dream car, and all of that. She always wear brands and expensive clothes. I want to look like that. She looks so rich. But you have no idea that maybe she would be in so much debt just for buying that bag. You realize people take loans to buy dream bags so that they can look rich on social media. And that's where you go wrong. And that is what is keeping you broke, because you don't want to actually become rich. Actually, real wealth and rich people do not function like that. These people function in building assets in their life, not liabilities. Always remember, anything that you are spending money on just to look social media rich is just another liability. It cannot be an asset that is making you more money. And real wealthy people focus on making more money by assets and not just spending on the resources which are not even going to give it back. Now, here's a very important question I want you to ask yourself whenever you're buying anything. So, before you buy anything, I want you to ask yourself, do I really want it, or do I just want others to know that I have it? See, most of the time, that's how you get easily influenced or manipulated. That most of the times, we don't really want to have those things. For example, you could say the Labubu trend, right? Do Is that any use? Do you really want that? Do you even like that? But most of the people bought Labubu dolls just because everyone else was buying on social media, and so they also wanted to feel validated that I can also buy that. There is no point. So most of the time, you spend your money on the things you don't really want, but you just want others, your relatives, your family, your friends, everybody on social media to know that I can also have it. I have also experienced it, even though you don't want it. So that is how you go even more broke. So ask yourself every single time, whenever you're buying anything, that do I really want this thing, or do I just want others to know that I have it? Chasing trends is keeping you poor and broke, even though you realize or not. See, most of the time, there are every another trend of many outfits, shoes, bags, and several other random things which are going trending on social media. And because you want to feel validated by everybody that, oh my God, everybody is buying that new viral product, everybody has that new viral skincare routine or skincare item, everybody is buying that expensive viral skincare or makeup or that outfit or that viral car or shoes, any random item. And you're like, okay, I also want to have it because everyone has it on social media, right? And so you go and make that impulsive purchase. So that is what is keeping you broke. You do not have to compulsorily have every single thing that is going viral. You do not need that viral skincare or makeup routine or that random dress that is going viral, which is so expensive, and shoes or bag that is not even affordable in your price. So understand that chasing trends is keeping you poor and broke. Only invest, and even if you want to spend, only on the things that you really resonate with, not on any other random trend. What you need to realize is Trends will come and go. There is no, that is the reason they are called trends. It's because they are never always going to be there as evergreen. There are going to be new trend every single day, but you need to realize that what is more important to you, your life, your wealth, the dream life that you aspire to live, or chasing these trends. You can either spend money on these trends to feel validated right now, or you can actually invest or spend in the things or resources that is going to attract your dream life faster. It is your call to make. Comparison is killing your self identity. Yes, I said that. See, it is easy in this social media influenced world to always keep comparing yourself to someone on social media. And also, that is the reason you're more broke and more poor. I will explain how. When you go on social media and you see some that girls or celebrities or influencers, and you look at their pictures, which are highly edited, they have a whole team preparing them to look like that. Their hair looks perfect, their makeup looks perfect, their outfits are always stunning, their videos are always high quality because they have loads of cameras and amazing phones. And then you compare yourself in real life, and then you say that even though I am trying so hard in every possible way, why am I not looking like them? Why do I not have the perfect hair, the perfect makeup, the perfect outfits, or their dream life? They are getting to spend money on every another thing. How are they doing that? Why am I not looking like that? Why do I not look like that? It is easy to do that, but don't you realize they have worked hard for it, and that's why they have a team for it, and that's why they have a hairstylist, makeup, skincare, everybody. They have a person for, they have an expert, they have a stylist expert. Even though you see celebrities in the most random moments, and you see why they always look perfect, because they have a team who does that. And why they have that team? Because they have worked hard for it. So do not compare yourself to look like somebody else, because most of the time we just chase this feeling that I want to look like that celebrity, I want to have outfits like that celebrity, I want to have skin or makeup or hairstyling perfect just like them, just like that influencer. But this is you, your real life. That is a filtered life. You have no idea that one random celebrity or influencer you see on social media who looks perfect completely, they had a whole 2 to 3 hour kind of a treatment of different things to look like that. And that costs money. And if you want to look like that, if right now it's not affordable in your budget and you still want to spend money on such things, then that is what is going to make you broke. Because before that, you first have to build that lifestyle, you have to build that wealth, so that you can easily spend on these things without going broke. Now, this is a very important point you really need to grasp in. Brands do not define your worth, you do. Most of the time, it is so easy. We have made it so normalized to judge everybody by the brands that they are wearing, carrying, or they own, right? Maybe they own an expensive car of a brand, they own the most branded bags, the branded makeup, the branded shoes or dresses, and then we consider them as more worthy. We consider them as more better than us just because they have brands. It's not making sense at all. You define your own worth. Just because there are two people, one who is wearing all the branded items, who own all the best brands, and the another person who do not own brands, they own basic products or basic items. That does not even is any kind of comparison. That thing does not make this person less worthy than this person. You know what makes you worthy? Actually, your values, your character, your intelligence, your smartness, your behavior with other people, how kind, how polite, how humble, how loving, how caring you are. That is what in reality actually defines what kind of a person you are and whether you are worthy or not the brands that you're wearing or you own. Most of the time we easily judge that just because someone is wearing branded items or own branded items, they are more worthy, they are more good, they are doing better in life. No. You know what really defines? If that person is wearing a branded clothing item or carrying a branded bag, but when they talk to a waiter, their tone becomes really bad and disgusting, that is what telling the reality. But if you show off your intelligence, your smartness, your values, morals, character, the way you love people, the way you care about them, that is what explains and shows the world what kind of a person you really are. And that is what makes you worthy. So thank you so much for watching this video. And even I understand, because even I have been through this. Sometimes even when I also go on social media, I just lose myself tend to sometimes, and I see people that they have brands, they have so much amazing things going on in their life. They have all the money to spend on random things, which I also could have, but I don't have to spend it on all those things. And then I think that, okay, why am I comparing them myself to them, right? Because that is not what truly defines who I am as a person. You know, if you go on some platform and there is a person standing, and that person has all the expensive brands, but when they ask you to give some advice, when they ask you to enlighten someone or people around you, that's not is it's going to not tell you your reality. You know what's really going to tell you your reality to them? What you're speaking, what's coming outside your mouth, because that's when it reflects who you really are, your values, your character, your intelligence. So make sure, in this world where it is so easy to be influenced and manipulated by this social media world, you do not lose yourself, and you actually define and become the best version of yourself by your character, values, and intelligence, and not get influenced by all these people who are trying to look rich on social media. Thank you so much. And do comment your views about this on this video.